From 10 Pins and More, we are here for the title match of this year's Mountain Doubles tournament. Both divisions at once. Right in front of us, Eileen Linares is teamed up with Jacob Gill to dominate the scratch division. They led right from game one. They need one more win for the title, and they are tied with their opponents, Zach Harvey and Tyler McPhee, through 4 frames. And that 5th frame triple gives Eileen and Jacob a 10-pin lead. As scores have been good all day long, I see no reason for that to change at this point. That's Eileen and Jacob. Over there you got Zach and Tyler. Baker format, each teammate will do 5 frames. One does the odds on one lane, the other does the evens on the other lane. All 4 of these bowlers have good looks, so I think it's a matter more just figuring out which lane they feel the most comfortable on, as each one of them could strike. And it's a 5-frame sprint as Harvey gets that light hit to carry to tie up the match once again. To their left, we have a Colorado versus New Mexico battle. We like that in the Mountain Conference these days, as Katie and Kyle Morse have climbed the ladder to take on Logan and Josh Trujillo in what I think is a dual father and child battle. Never assume anything these days. I think that's how it is. Solid 9 for McPhee. Bad break there. They'll remain tied if he spares that up. Katie, 18 years old, from Colorado Springs, holds that follow through the whole way and gets that Brooklyn to carry. Team Morse happy with that. Logan's been bowling here all day long. He bowled a tournament before ours that started at 9 this morning, and he shot 230 his first game. I remember that because they announced it. And he has been rock solid all day long. Only quote-unquote a high game of 190 with us today, but that's on a 145 average, and he scatters that rack to get a double there. Logan, 1 career previous top 4, and this guy a bunch of previous career top 4s, but no JBT titles. He wants to be one of a small elite group of people that finally win their first career JBT title as an adult. He came oh so close as a junior. Shot 300 in JBT as a junior, shot 300 about 4 hours ago here at 10 Pins. But even in his mid-50s as he is now, he still wants to get that non-titleist wiped off his resume. Eileen's got 2 career titles, main event's one of them. Girls Scratch Bowler of the Year a couple years running, and that is wacky. What an unusual 810. We saw that a couple weeks ago in Mojave Doubles. Or it's an unusual 810, and Arizona too. They've popped up at weird times. No re-oils. That oil keeps on pushing down the lane. You got to watch out for that ball not reacting the same way as it would have on the fresh and the clean back end. Either way, bad break for Linares, and their team will fall behind as a result. And takes 2 more pins off the scoreboard by missing the cut. There, that could come into play later. High scores and handicap as well. It's spare triple for Team Morse. That's Katie walking onto camera versus open triple for the Trujillos. Morse with a really nice shot. All makes 4 in a row. Zachary with way less hair, but all the revs. And he leaves a shaker 7. The reason for, or one of the reasons at least for all that less hair, is he is on his way to becoming a member of the APD. We're proud of that. Just beginning his training. I guess the first thing was off goes that salad up top. He's got the right shape still. It looks good. Some people you shave the head and you're like, oh wow, yeah, about that. Oh, it looks good on him. I like it. No trouble at all with that corner pin for him, and Katie, no trouble at all at her corner pin over there. Very nicely done. The lanky McPhee, just 110 pounds, and about 106 of it is arms and legs. But talk about strap on the ball too. Look at that pop. Dang. Makes them look like duck pins down there. These guys, all those rev rates and speed, they just destroy those racks. As Logan leaves a half 10, good shot of his own. Thanks as always to Steve and Tracy, the whole career at 10 Pins, for having us. Busy Saturday night in December. Appreciate the lanes. Singles to wrap up the weekend, and then main event time after that. Trailing by only 4, here's Jacob Gill in the 8th. Doesn't like it. And even that almost held pocket to trip the 4. You could see as soon as he released that ball, he knew that was left to target. A lot of oil in the middle. Very playable condition today, obviously. Talented bowlers take advantage of it. Trujillo did convert his spare over there, so good shooting by the handicappers. Jacob switches to one-handed for the spare. Perfectly fine, no problem at the 4. Trujillo Sr. flushes 10 back there as well. The motivated Trujillo team. Ebonite ball today, won by Cole White from Amarillo. Morses like to auto race when they're not on the bowling lanes. Kyle doesn't quite climb the hill. He said he was having really bad rotator cuff problems before this tournament. And I bet it's been a while since he bowled 8 games plus practice plus breaks and all that. That's got to be hard on that shoulder right now. Oh, Eileen pops out of that one. Oh, but she gets the great break there. Immediately popped up just like Jacob did and somehow holds on just long enough to smack that 4-7 around and get a real great break in the 9th frame. Vital break in the 9th. They can still get shut out there here though. Harvey's team has 248 max, 234 possible for Jacob and Eileen. If he doesn't strike here, well, scratch that because he certainly did. Zach's done, catches the double and puts them in a situation where Tyler needs what? Strike and count to win, right? 188. Yes. Strike 7 spare would be enough. And remember, Eileen went 8 miss, not 8-1. Those 2 pins could absolutely, unfortunately, come into play. So here's strike to win. Yeah! That'll do it.
Hey, one more.
Pretty shot from Morse over there as well. So Tyler and Zach climbed the ladder. They beat Xavier and Chris Kitchens in round 1. They beat Gary Smith and John Green in round 2 and are going to fire at least a 230 something to defeat the team that led all day in Eileen and Logan. Feel bad for them, but Jacob said it himself before the match. At least he still has the title as best non-winner on tour. That may well be the case. Just slapping that 4-pin silly, a big grin on McPhee's face, and I don't blame him. So that'll be his first scratch JBT title to go along with 2 handicap division wins. He's got a bunch of scratch top 4s, so he breaks through for a title. Zach thinks that's roughly 6 for him. A few. The last year they did. Somehow that 10-pin falls. Great team, great result.
Yeah, I have 1 or 2.
You know, you just keep winning, and you know they just pile up on themselves. You sit in the bowling alley for 12 hours a day. Is that how that goes? Great stuff out of all these excellent competitors. 4 New Mexicans that know each other very, very well. Glad to see them holding their home turf over here. We got a potential fantastic finish over in handicap, so let's go focus on that now. These guys finished 3rd. They're thrilled, you can tell. All right, back over here. Katie Morris has been doing a lot of striking over here. She misses the head pin left that time. They are giving 7 pins. They got to win this match by 7 to tie and 8 to win. Boy, a lot of strikes on 37, 67, 69. Morse's team trails by 16 right now and will fall further behind if she can't make this testing 139 spare here. A little tricky when the lanes start to hook. She's going to have to make it the hard way, and does not. Yikes. They also have won 2 matches, so looking to match Tyler and Zach by climbing the ladder, but they are in trouble now as the Trujillo's the top seed have a chance to take this down just by filling frames in the 9th and 10th. Easier said than done when you've never won a title, though. See if he can come through. lands on it, and it finally falls down. I wasn't sure that one was going, but had just enough oomph to get that 10 over. Well, if Katie doesn't win this tournament, which, you know, second out of all those people is fine, but are they winning the cell phone card game? Katie has been more involved in this than the bowling. Is this so you keep your, you know, not worried about the, is that like keep your mind off it sort of thing? I get you. I understand. I got you. I get it. Well, these guys are going to shoot 230 scratch if he makes that spare and get another 7. That's a emphatic way to win a handicap division title. Great scoring all day long. More good scores here in the title match, but it'll be Team Trujillo to the title. That's a great time to miss one of those. Don't matter there. He says no harm, no foul. The glasses go up, and the win is there. It's 224 scratch. Well done. Yeah, there. Somebody just realized they won the tournament. That's awesome. That is fantastic. Good stuff. Ms. Morse will try it again on her own tomorrow. Logan will try it on his own tomorrow. All right, there's going to be some celebrations at a place near you coming up here. Some happy Trujillos next to me. There he makes the 2-8 that he really wish he makes back in the 6. That kind of turned the match a little bit there. But this young man on lane 2 is headed to the lounge ASAP to work on that rotator cuff. I don't blame him one bit. Great stuff all day today. We will do it in the morning to wrap up the 2021 regular calendar year. There,